Well, Danny, a comprehensive victory in Devon. What did you make of the lads' display today?
Yeah, really good. I think a little bit apprehensive coming here. How did the boys react from the news on the weekend? Obviously, we've known it was coming with the results that we've had over the last couple of weeks, but for it to be sealed over the weekend and then travelling down here on a bank holiday Monday, I think it's credit to the lads that they've obviously clearly looked after themselves, prepared properly, and come down here in a professional manner and put in a really, really good performance. It does leave you with a tinge of frustration, really, scratching your head as to how we can put in performances like that. The one that we put in Friday, we've shown on multiple occasions this season that we can be a good side. We just haven't done it consistently enough.
Yeah, it was evident that today, being able to play with a little bit more freedom, that obviously helped us quite a bit. Quite an open game at points. Does this show throughout the season, and particularly the last 5 games? It was probably more of a mental problem with the players than an ability this year, because they really showed their class today.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think over the course of the season, you can probably say the mental side of things, the mentality side of things has probably played a part. I think it's well documented, the injuries that we had at the start of the season. You can go through it. I mean, John Davis, Matt Smith, who gives you that little bit of control. Riggy, again, his experience. All 3 of those experienced step-free players. We then lost Waz for a period of time. So I think just even those first 3 that I mentioned, obviously then you lose Kane, you lose Sam Meeks, Reece Rush's injury at the start of the season. Those forward boys, that's 50 goals and a number of assists out of the team that we've tried to replace. So I think that's a factor, but also the mentality side. We went into the season off the back of a high from last year. We picked up a great result at the start of the season, and I think then the mentality was this could be a comfortable ride. Not for me, not for the management, but possibly for some of the players that we thought would be comfortable at this level. And then we went on a run of defeats, and then when the pressure was off, when we were 10 points adrift at end of November, again reset, went and played with a load of freedom, and then as it got a little bit closer and a little bit tighter, we froze a little bit, which isn't necessarily a criticism of the players, because we got to remember there's some experienced boys in there. We're missing a load of experience through injury. The rest of the group is relatively young, or a lot of them haven't played step-free football before. So I think it's a massive learning curve, and hopefully we can keep the majority of the group together, because I think we'll be stronger for that.
Yeah, we did speak at Swindon that if we were relegated before the last game, which we obviously unfortunately are, you could use the remaining games as early preparations for next season. You made a fair few changes today. Did we potentially see the 11 today that you want to head into next season with?
I think there's possibly signs in there in terms of what we want, but to be honest, I think my priority at this moment in time is trying to keep the majority of the group together, because I think that we've certainly shown over the course of the season that we can compete at step 3. So if we can keep this group together going down into step 4, and have the right mentality, respect the league, add a few bits and pieces to it, I think we could be in for an exciting season. We've got to respect the league, of course. It's going to be tough. It's never easy to bounce back straight away, but we've proven today and time again this season we've got a good group. So may be able to read bits and pieces into it, but I wouldn't read too much into it, because we've got we didn't have Ethan today, we didn't have Monksy today, out through injury. Ollis was on the bench today, and resting him after his hamstring, a couple of games in 4 days might be too much for him. So there's a number of factors that went into the team selection, so I wouldn't read too much into it.
Fair enough. I feel like a special mention has to go to Hopkins. In a team that has struggled to score goals, he's been the driving force, really, creating, scoring, and another excellent performance from him today. How good has he been this season?
Yeah, no, he's been really good. He has been really good. Again, I think being ultra critical, he's had patches this year. He's had a couple of difficult patches, and then he's had a couple of real purple patches. But certainly for a long period in the second half of the season, he's been really good for us. And it hurts him. He's a local boy. and I'd like to think that he would want to continue what he started this year, next year, and get this club back up. But yeah, he's had a good season. It's just disappointing that obviously his performances, his numbers haven't been enough to keep us up.
Yeah, fair enough. And to conclude the season, we'll host Tottenham at home. They can no longer mathematically win the title, which means they could potentially rest a few players. It's a good opportunity to end the season on a high note. We competed well at their place, so why can't we do it again?
Yeah, we just want to get as many points on the board. That was our message today. We were on 37. Can we get to 40? Now it'd be, can we get to 43? I'm not sure what the playoff situation looks like, but people are fighting for home legs in the playoffs, in the semi-final and the final. I don't know whether Walton or whoever's third can catch Tottenham. So we've got to respect the league and go and attack the game properly, and we want to finish in front of our home fans with a win and sign off and hopefully go into the summer in an upbeat mood, ready for what will be next year.
Perfect. Cheers, Dominic.
Harrison, before you go, come and stand this side because people don't get to see you. But I would personally just like to thank you for everything that you've done for us over the last year. It's been hard work for you stood in front of here asking me these questions, but I think you've been a credit. How have you found the season?
Well, I didn't expect this. Yeah, tough, like you say. Obviously, a lot harder reporting when you're losing, but it's about trying to stay positive. But it's been a good learning experience, I would say. Yeah, you caught me off guard.
Well, thank you for everything. I appreciate it, and all the best for the future.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.